1, 2, 3.
Supernatural shit is going down!
No!
Oh my god!
Archie, no! Oh no!
Just please be a really good actor.
Please, yes, please be the only reason you're saying that to like not get yourself shot, because that I support. But no,
that's what I'm pretending for the safety of my sanity. You kind of were just like, listen,
I don't want to get killed.
Because he said they said for your daughter Allison, which can go either two ways.
Allison's code.
That's not Allison's code, or well, shit, the supernatural killed my daughter. But I'm really hoping it's the first way.
Me too. Back to my thing. I think the Calavaris are the benefactors. Because they know about everyone who died.
Let's
and they just said for your daughter Allison, and the names are of the people who died.
At this point now, that makes more sense than Gerard does. But at the same time, I don't understand why. I understand why the Calavaris would pick Allison. I don't understand why they would choose to make one of the werewolves who was trying to become part of Scott's pack a code word.
Aiden?
Yeah.
Because they know that Lydia is the one who, if anyone, is going to crack the code.
Yeah, but why do they want to pick words that Lydia's going to crack? If Lydia's on the list, I mean, like, wouldn't the object of surprise be to, like, the pack, objectively, and this is just like my logical sense, if I was going out to kill supernatural creatures, I would want to pick code words that the supernatural creatures wouldn't know, so that they wouldn't know that there was a list.
I think they're doing it to shake Lydia up. Her best friend, her dead ex-lover. What if the last name is her older sister?
I like it, 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 I like it. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, that's what we're going with. I like it.
If that happens, which it probably won't, but you heard it here first.
I like it though. Okay, I mean, it's a
long shot. But
I like the idea of the 3 different code words all being related to Lydia and trying to shake Lydia up, I guess. I don't know if that ties in with the Calavera thing, but I mean, like, she was very interested in Lydia in the premiere.
Exactly. That's why I feel
figuring
like
out.
They were exactly. She was trying to figure out
why is Lydia on the list? Is that just to throw us off? I'm not sure.
Could be.
So many questions.
Because the Calaveras were really interested in Lydia, and they in the pilot they were like trying to figure out how her banshee powers worked.
Yeah, but I like the Lydia's older sister thing because that ties into the whole finding out more about Lydia's family.
Exactly.
So we see Allison, we see Aiden, and all of a sudden the third code we see this name that we don't know, and then Lydia has to go into the backstory of this is my sister. In other news, Lacrosse is back! It was so great. Because you know what? Lacrosse is back! Styles can play!
Oh. That too.
Styles was on the field, no one was surprised. He played lacrosse, he passed to Kira, Kira scored, it was great.
Then Kira got benched.
And then I wanted to punch Coach in the face. And I miss Danny.
Me too.
Oh. Violet and Brett and Scott all in that locker room.
Scott totally owned her. Scott McCall owned her
Scott
ass.
McCall just turns around and is like,
God.
I'm sorry, you wanted the head of an alpha? You don't understand.
Again.
I'm a true alpha.
Z-snap,
You
bitch.
were not prepared for this.
Oh, it was so great. The look he gave her, like, really, bro?
Like, excuse
really, you
me.
think this is gonna work?
You have pissed off the wrong wolf.
Scott McCall walked through a barrier of a mountain ash. You think your little thermocut necklace wire is gonna behead him? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Speaking of Scott McCall being an alpha, Derek thinks he's such a great alpha. Big brother Derek with genuine smiles on his face.
He was such a good alpha that he smiled. Derek Hale smiled. A genuine smile at Scott McCall.
It's just like,
so good at this. I'm so proud of you.
And then
you come so far, and I'm just like, ah. I'm a mess of tears everywhere.
But then Liam and the I can do it, especially if you are there.
Oh my god.
Heart eyes from everyone for Scott McCall. Oh. I am so excited though because I know what intermittent explosive disorder is. I learned about it last semester and I'm so excited. So Lydia
and Malia, friendship not forming something, not eating each other in the winter. Beautiful!
And then Malia solving the code. What if it's like algebra? Ah! Lydia, you have helped her learn.
I just want to rip my heart out of my chest and
Oh, and Lydia's whole speech about how like
she doesn't have claws, all she has is voices in her head. I started crying. I did.
Malia felt so bad and she was just like,
but she didn't know what to do and she was
but
just
it's
like,
so great because Malia also doesn't know how to control her powers yet. So it's like the two of them are just sitting there just like, I don't know what to do. And they're both struggling to learn and that's why they're gonna be such good sassy friends.
I feel really bad for Lydia though because it's like she really is the odd one out because it's like they're a bunch of wolves, a were-coyote, which is like essentially the same thing, give or take.
Shifters.
Yeah, there's a kitsune. She's more like Scott and the rest of them than she is like Lydia.
Oh yeah, no, she's definitely more like yeah.
They're grouped together and then it's just Lydia. And it's like, there's no one to teach Lydia, there's no one to help Lydia. Lydia doesn't know what's going on. The closest that she has to help is a mental patient who literally just like, I mean like, yeah, part of the reason that she's a little cuckoo is probably because of the banshee stuff, but like she still like isn't coherently able to help Lydia.
She's been like that for so long with the voices in her head without the proper, like without the sanity that knowing about the supernatural has given Lydia, that Meredith has gotten to the point where she no longer has the social skills or the mental skills to help in a way that is
helpful.
Super constructive.
So like Lydia is literally alone in this entire thing and like this is gonna sound like, oh, Cydia shipper, but like not in that. It's like Styles is now with Malia, so it's like she doesn't even have Styles to go to anymore to kind of like reassure her. And it's like she also doesn't have any means to defend herself. She doesn't have teeth, she doesn't have claws. So like the fact that she's on that Deadpool list is probably like hella scary because it's like people are trying to kill her and she's just a normal girl.
And it's all up to her to figure out what the past codes
exactly.
are.
And it's all on her, and it's like, I feel so bad, because Lydia is under so much pressure, and no one's really trying to sit there and, like, help her. They're just kind of doing their own stuff, because, you know, like, they're all on a Deadpool list. And, like, Lydia's just sitting there, and they're all like, Lydia, figure it out, and she doesn't know how to, and I feel so bad, because she's trying so hard.
So can we say, since you've brought up, well, Styles is with Malia, so who's gonna be there to calm Lydia down? Drum roll! Looks like it's gonna be Parrish! His name is on the list. His name is on the list. It's on the list. His name is Jordan.
Jordan Parrish.
Jordan Parrish. Jordan Parrish. Jordan Parrish. Yay! That was really awkward.
It was really bad.
Oh my god, he's actually finally on the list.
It has been confirmed.
We know that he was drawn to Beacon Hills and that wasn't a stupid line to lead us on. He's actually a supernatural creature. He just looked at Papa Stilinski and was like, is this about the psychic thing? Oh my god, are you talking about the psychic thing? And Papa Stilinski just looked at him like, oh my god, just get in. Just come. And I was just like, they're bringing him into the inner circle!
But then he came back and he asked Lydia if she was okay and if she wanted a ride home.
I honestly don't know how I feel about it yet.
I was just kind of like, I don't think they're gonna do that. And it was like, I wasn't opposed to it, but like I wasn't like for it until this episode. And now I'm like, I want the thing.
I think that they're making it pretty clear between the two scenes that they've had together and also Lydia's little line drop
I'm done with teenage boys.
I think we've got some pretty concrete evidence that this is going to be a thing.
It's going to be a thing. And I wasn't sure about it, but now I'm really excited because they're so cute together.
I want Parrish in this inner circle of the supernatural. I want him to just know everything and be friends.
I want to know what he is.
That's the other thing.
What?
I was about to say I want Parrish to be friends with Derek, and then I was like, Derek's losing his powers. Derek is becoming a werewolf. He is turning.
That's not okay.
And I'm
at
so
all.
worried about it. And someone said that at the beginning of the season, and I was like, they can't do that.
They can!
And you know what?
They
We just
can.
come full circle to ending the episode saying, can they do that? Can they do that to Derek? Yes,
Yes,
they
they
can.
can.
They can
They
do that
can.
to Derek.
They will, and they can, and they will. They
Oh
can,
my
and they
God.
will.
What I want to know is, did Kate know that initially?
Probably. It's Kate. Like I
Because
said,
I
Kate
kind
doesn't
of, like-
do anything on accident.
Yeah, I know, but I knew that the plan had been to get him de-aged so that he would trust her. But I mean, like, we haven't seen her anymore, which is making me super mad, in case you haven't noticed. Like, I miss Kate, bring her back. But also, like, did she plan that far for what was gonna happen? And, like, we still don't know how he became Tyler Hoechlin Derek again.
That's true.
So, was whatever turned his body back into, like, properly aged Derek, like, we don't know what that was, and I don't know if Kate was planning on that. So this whole thing might be a fun little side effect where Kate comes on and is just like, that is rich. We've completely switched roles. Now you're the human, and I'm the shifter, and then Derek would want to be like, but he won't be able to.
I don't like where this is going. That's all I have to say. Do not want. Do not want at all. They can turn him human and then get him killed.
That's gonna happen.
I
He's
know!
gonna sacrifice himself.
I know!
Because that's a Derek
Because that's Derek! And I don't want it! I don't want it! Take it back. Liam and Brett. Oh, he was so cute. He tried so hard to offer the
And in the end, it didn't even
peace
matter.
sign. Yeah, no.
Mason, coolest person ever.
So cute. Oh my god.
And Mason's
I love
just
him
sitting
so
there watching the
much.
whole lacrosse game like,
I definitely
it's just like, oh my god, Mason.
I definitely see a fallout though of Mason getting angry at Liam because Liam's keeps going with Scott and Styles, and I don't want that.
You know what I kind of want? I want Mason and Styles to be friends.
Me too!
Because you have the same parallel of Mason and his best friend becomes a werewolf, and then you have Styles and his best friend became a werewolf, and now like they're like two werewolf brothers that just fly off into the sunset, and you got Styles who feels insecure and nervous all the time, and Mason like, where's my friend going all the time?
God.
So whether or not, like, whenever he finds out, like, I want Styles and Mason to be friends, because I think they've got a lot in common.
I think Mason should join the group as emissary in training. Garrett is still a thing though, and I don't like that. Because they knocked Violet out, so like, and they said to call the sheriff. Like, Garrett's still just running around. Like, I don't like that.
And Garrett's gonna be pissed you took his girlfriend.
Exactly, and I don't like that.
You heard it here first.
Many theories.
These have been our Banshee predictions
Many.
for the rest of the season.
I think they're pretty good. I'm a fan.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Wow.
logically that those are pretty nice.
They fit.
You know, even if
nice.
they don't turn out to be true, I think that those are logical.
Yeah, you know, conclusions.
Yeah.
Good intuition.
I like them. So that about does it for today. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you again next Moon Day. Ow!